takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace.
The NFL has made it back to London. Welcome inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And we are underway in London. Marvin Mims now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. A lot of grass ahead. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Well, his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Taken in by Vele, right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Anytime you go on the road, if you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down. 1st and 10.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Here's Priso on the ground for the first time. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Fields buying some time right. Now he takes it, and he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Ball takes it straight ahead. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Set up a screen here for Hall. He has room past the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Vacates quickly left side. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now it's Fields.
One of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, it's Nix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Xavier Gipson on to return for the Jets. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Fields on 3rd. Buying some time left. Gets him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hall running between the tackles. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Hits his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down throw for Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Fields throwing once more. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a second quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Levis with a point after. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. Levis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Finds his fullback. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down gives to Harvey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Broncos at a deficit. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on it. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Dobbins trying the right side. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Broncos 10, Jets 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Completes it to his running. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Broncos corral it. And his return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Fields looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Complete to the right side. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Fields on 1st down. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Now Fields. Dropped underneath to Moss. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. On 4th down, Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Nix with it on first. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. Continuing to move past the 45. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Nix from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. A desperate heave here for 6. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. Going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Field throwing here. This is Lazard working the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Fields. Pass caught by Moss. Rolling into enemy territory. Along the right sideline, there's space. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Zach Moss, the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Jets 14, Broncos 10. Harrison Mevis.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Nix looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and getting some positive yards. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. We're looking a couple yards past the line. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 39. Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Got a man. Baylor has it. And he'll be taken down. Not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 38. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds the in route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That one gains 7. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's the handoff. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and just 2 to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays. As an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Connect on first, it's 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Stopped after a gain of 2, that's going to bring up 3rd down. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Here's Nix. That one connects. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 45 on 2nd down. It's his running back. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
At the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, it's all. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll run with Moss. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Escapes the pocket, and he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they tied it up late in the 4th.
Prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, it's the same as all his teammates out there. You're about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
On the move, past the 40. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Next with his back, Hall. There he goes on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now trail by just a point in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. The Jets take their 1st timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Setting up to pass. Some other quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. He will keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Running this with Dobbins. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. A give to Dobbins. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. One final shot here. Chased out to his right. This is for the ball game. And this will not be caught. So their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So it's a win for the Broncos. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Bronc, as they claim the victory over here in London. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say cheerio from London.
And bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much